Are you thinking about traveling with your little one but are feeling quite nervous? It can be overwhelming, of course. There's so much to think about. There's the jet lag, packing, the sleep schedules, and of course it's a lot of planning, but it can really be worth it. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rena from Sweet Dream Sleep. I'm a pediatric sleep consultant and a mom, and today I want to share with you my top tips for traveling with your little one and how you can manage their sleep whilst away. So if you're flying long haul, have a think about what might suit your family best. Remember that if a night flight is available, it could be beneficial. Your little one would then have sleep pressure, melatonin, and darkness on their side, which could help them sleep much easier. But if you can't get a night flight or you prefer traveling during the day, that's perfectly fine. Just try and stick to your little one's usual nap routines as much as possible. Even if they're having shorter naps, it will absolutely take the edge off. When you begin packing for the trip, do bring some familiar sleep items along with you from home for your little one. They will help them to settle to sleep in their new environment more easily. A few things that you might want to consider bringing are your little one's favourite snuggly, a couple of their favourite storybooks, a portable white noise machine which you can use in the bedroom as well as on the go in the pushchair. A snooze shade, which is a pushchair shade. The snooze shade will block out 99% of UVA and UVB, creating shade for your little one, protecting their skin and their eyes too. It also blocks out a lot of the light, which can help them to sleep whilst you're out and about. Do consider bringing a night light if your toddler uses one, their usual sleeping bags if they sleep in one, and travel blackout blinds. Now for the flight itself, it can be worth being prepared, taking a few bits with you in your hand luggage. So if you have an older child, maybe some activities to keep them busy, lots of snacks of course, extra sleepwear and really comfortable clothing. Do take extra changes of clothes for them and for you too. And of course their favourite comforter, dummy or teddy. If you're in a night flight or your little one will be taking a nap on the flight itself, change them into their sleepwear at the airport. This will help to signal sleep time to their body. Now most airlines will offer bassinets and extra legroom seats for families, but do clarify this on booking, it can make such a difference. Now, little ones can often be more sensitive to air pressure changes that can occur during takeoff and landing, so sucking and chewing can really help. So it's important to try and keep them awake during takeoff and landing, and either offer a feed, a milk feed, or a dummy, or if they're older, potentially a drink or a snack to help alleviate this. Once you arrive at your destination, it's really worthwhile setting up your little one's sleep space straight away. So use their familiar sleep cues, so whether it be their white noise machine, their blanket, their comforter, this will really help to settle in sooner rather than later. And if you're using a travel crib, I would suggest offering your little one a few naps and sleeps in there before you travel so they're more used to it. And a dark room will really help with sleep. So if you have space in your luggage, do take travel blackout blinds. A lot of hotel rooms may not be able to get as pitch black as you want them to. Having the room nice and dark can really help with sleep, especially if you're in a different time zone. And don't forget to check the room temperature. The ideal room temperature for little one's sleep is between 16 and 20 degrees Celsius. Now, let's talk about your little one's sleep once you arrive. If you arrive in the morning and your little one hasn't slept well on the flight, do let them have a nap in the morning just to catch up, but try and keep it short and sweet so it doesn't interfere with their bedtime. And if you arrive in the afternoon and your little one's really very tired, give them a quick cat nap too, so that can see them through till bedtime. If you're in a different time zone, The easiest and quickest way to reset the internal body clock is daylight exposure, so get outside as quickly as you can to help to adjust to the new time faster. Now, let's talk about the bedtime routine. Sticking to a really similar routine to the one that your little one has at home will help them to settle, whether that be a warm bath, a lullaby, a story. Just do the same as you would do at home. And of course, if you're out and about, even just one or two of those familiar steps will help them and signal sleep time. If you're worried about how to manage your little one's sleep schedule whilst you're away, I would honestly say just do whatever suits your family best. If you want to stick to their usual sleep times at home, you can go ahead and do that. But if you feel like you want to go with the flow whilst you're away, you can absolutely get back on track and into your usual routine once you get home. And if you don't want to, you don't have to be in the hotel room for every single nap. Of course, follow all NHS safety guidelines with regards to sun exposure, but you can absolutely take a white noise machine out with you and the snooze shade and have your little one take some naps on the go. And if you prefer to have more of a routine, you can work your day around your little one's naps. Now, are you worried that you may need to be back in the hotel room for your little one's usual bedtime? If you don't want to, you don't have to eat at 5 p.m. with your little one. If you do want to go out for dinner, there are a few options. You could do the bedtime routine for your little one, pop them into their sleepwear and allow them to fall asleep in their sling or the pram. Or if you want them to stay awake for dinner, then just give them a little afternoon nap to see them through to a later bedtime. And if you have a little one who no longer naps, you could offer them a short afternoon nap if they will sleep. And if they won't sleep, just give them some quiet time, whether that be some screen time or some quiet colouring, just so they can last a bit later into the evening. And look, if things don't go according to plan and dinner is a disaster, at least you've tried. If you want to, you can always try again another day. Now, traveling with little ones is of course a challenge, but planning ahead can really help, and you don't have to put travel off just because you have children. Setting some realistic expectations will take the pressure off you so that you can all have some fun. Do let me know in the comments if you have any holidays planned and what your biggest worry about traveling with your little one is. I'd love to help. And please don't forget to like and subscribe for more baby and child sleep tips. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day and I will see you in the next video.